Right. Shall we get into the action then, guys? The weekend's action. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Sure.
So let's begin with Saturday's fixtures, and
Okay.
I'll make a little separate video on basically all the different topics we talk about. But let's start at I'm sorry, Skanda, but we're going to start at Turf Moor. We have to. One of the game played obviously on the Saturday.
Wait. Why do we have to?
No,
Are you telling me there's a Manchester derby? And
Yeah, but that was on Sunday.
God,
That was on
we have to
Sunday.
start here first.
That was on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Sunday, so why can't we just talk about where?
Would you like a game to talk about to warm you up?
No, it's okay. No. If you want to take it in this direction.
Okay.
Alright.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, Burnley won, Arsenal won. Arsenal were on course for another victory. Aubameyang, great finish, went ahead early on, and then Xhaka with a bit of a, well, how would you describe it, guys?
It's just a total
Standard
blunder,
Xhaka.
isn't it?
Standard Xhaka.
Standard
Xhaka.
Standard Xhaka. Oh man, I can't believe it, man. Oh sorry, hang on. Oh, really, I literally cannot believe it.
I can actually 100% believe it. You know, we're talking about Xhaka here. The amount of brain farts that he has, whatever it is, you know, it's just a common occurrence. He could be okay for 90 minutes of the game, but then that +1 added minute, you know, somewhere in that time frame, he just does something that you don't understand why.
He has been performing.
There's nothing. Look, he's got the ball. He knows there's a player to his left. He knows there's a Burnley player to his left, and he just kicks it at him. You're telling me a professional football. His skill. Here's one of the things. One of the only skills he has is being able to look. Listen, one of his only skills that he has is kicking the ball high to another player. And he tried to chip the defender, or the striker, should I say. He shouldn't actually have to be a defender, but somehow he's won the ball because it's hit him and gone into the goal. You know, and his celebration just sums it all up. You see him running around just sort of
yeah.
Oh, you just hit me.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it just hit you. You know,
Exactly.
what a goal.
The celebration is a great celebration.
On the game as a whole, I think Arsenal, they deserved to win. Really, they had more of the ball. They had more chances. I remember Saka, I think, having one of the chances that I remember. So yeah, even with the goal conceded though, I would have expected Arsenal to go on and win this.
Yeah, I would.
Well, we had really good chances. Saka should have finished his chance. Danny Ceballos, he had a chance right at the end, hit the post.
That's it, yeah.
We had other chances. Pepe, he had a really good chance.
He had a really good chance.
But here's the thing: there was a penalty incident. There was a handball. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's a blatant handball, and I don't understand how it's not a penalty. And look, I know I see a lot of Arsenal fans online almost complaining a lot about decisions, that there's a lot of decisions going against us. I don't think there's a lot of decisions going against us, not as much as majority of these fans are saying. But it does feel we do get decisions against us. We do get decisions against us. It's a blatant. I don't understand. How is that not handball?
That is a blatant handball.
I don't understand what they're thinking.
They show it from a really odd angle, though. They do. They show it from a really odd angle.
Go for it, Joe, because I'm just watching it through. I'm going to watch it through and remind me, because I did watch this, and I remember there was a penalty incident in one of the games. I just can't remember which one, so I'm going to re-watch this now and look for this incident.
I think he handballed it twice, didn't he?
The first one is you know,
right arm.
I can't really tell. If it is, it doesn't matter about the first one. All that matters is the second one, because that's absolutely blatant. It's blatant.
Going back to it now.
And here's the thing: I'm not saying we're like Manchester City, that we can have decisions like this against us and we'll win games. We're not actually that good of a team. So we need these decisions to just be fair, and it just feels like we get too much of them going against us. I just don't understand. He has his hand from right. It's not like what is his arm just out there just to keep balance? Can he not stand on his feet? Is that why his arm's all the way out there? No, there's no reason for his arm to be there other than to make himself look bigger, to block off space. And he shouldn't be doing that. You're not allowed. Well, you can keep your arm there, but if the ball hits your arm, it should be a penalty.
Regarding the
It's just ridiculous.
We'll go back onto this, but regarding the Granit Xhaka goal, what do you think he should have done? Like, do you think he should have played it away first time? Do you think taking a touch was the main downfall there? Because there was a Burnley player behind him.
Look.
I think it was great pressurising by Burnley.
There's a number.
It's great pressurising, but he was pressurised.
I know it. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is. It's great pressure from
great
Burnley.
pressurising by them.
Yeah, Xhaka was pressurised to do that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It is.
It's not.
It's down to
They're
really good
standing
pressurising.
around. They're standing up. I think he's just standing around. Xhaka's hardly under any pressure. Xhaka's been a perfect touch, by the way. It's just like a very relaxed touch. He's not under pressure. There's a number of things he could have done. He could have laid it back to Leno first time.
I think that's what he should have done. He should have laid it back to him, yeah.
But it doesn't matter though, because he should have the ability and the skill to absolutely easily flick the ball over. Is it Chris Wood's head? The person
Chris
who's got
Wood,
the
yeah,
goal?
that's it, yeah.
Easily flick it over his head. Yeah, easily. If that's what he's going for, if he obviously acknowledges the fact that he's there. Surprisingly, Burnley player right in between the Arsenal player and him. So he's acknowledged that. And he's tried to flick it over him, and he hasn't done it. It's just terrible. It doesn't even get close. It just hits him on the side. Like what is that? And here's the thing, he didn't even have to do that. If he had more vision, he could have just played it. There's a gap he could have played it through on the floor or something. But no, there's a number of things he could have done. But the thing that he tried to do, he's well in his right to be able to do it, because it's an easy thing to do. He clearly just doesn't have the skill to do it on a consistent basis.
But Xhaka is meant to be one of your best players. He's meant to be one of your well-established players.
No, he's not.
I feel he is.
No matter what, ever since Xhaka has joined, we have never been in the Champions League. Other than that first season he joined, the results of his first season, ever since then, we never got into the Champions League again. He has never got Arsenal into the Champions League. He has played majority of the seasons, you could look, it's around at least 30 to 40 games a season in the Premier League. Well, obviously 38, but generally speaking, it's around 30 or more games in the Premier League. Centre mid. And he just doesn't do what's required of him. That's plain and simple, because I don't understand how he could still be in a team, and he's the common denominator, because ever since he's been in the team, he has never got us into the Champions League. And he plays in the most important role, probably right in central midfield. Dictates everything.
It's really surprising.
Isn't he your captain as well?
He was.
He was.
This is a while ago though, because he couldn't handle the pressure of being a captain.
Yeah, everyone remembers that.
The fans even booed him off. What was that all about?
I mean, I just feel like you're trying to stir the plot, Joey. I mean,
I'm not trying to stir anything, mate.
I mean, what was that? That was ages ago. But here's the thing: like, what was all that about? Basically, fans have realised Xhaka isn't good,
Yeah.
and Arsenal fans are pretty terrible at going about explaining reasons why. We just like to boo and shout and scream. So yeah, that's what we did. And Xhaka can't handle being a captain. Doesn't have the discipline.
No.
You know.
I just think.
But he's not good enough. Here's the thing: he's just not good enough. I don't care if he can have good games. You know, at the end of the day, he's not good enough.
Yeah, you got to look at
Here's the
majority.
thing.
Yeah.
He's not good. He's not good at short passing. He's not good at short passing, quick short passing. He should never, ever be the player that has to play up the back. Never, because he can't do it. He can't do short passing. He's terrible. He has a terrible spatial awareness. He doesn't know if someone's behind him or not. The ball gets nipped off him. He's too slow to react. He's too slow in general. If something like that does happen. And he doesn't have skill, the ability to chip the ball over a player. You know, he's not good enough, especially for something like this. So he should never be asked to do something like this. He just shouldn't be in that position.
Yeah, so Burnley were really gifted that equalising goal, but I feel like Arsenal should have won that game.
That was a blatant penalty as well.
Burnley had a few good chances. And they could have won the game even. But yeah, I do feel like, you know, I mean, I used to love the way Arsenal played, but obviously them days have gone. Or like the Arsene Wenger, where they played tiki-taka football and then passing it, you know, into the back of the net. They're almost like the Barcelona of the Premier League, you know. And I miss them days. But now I can't watch them for one. They're a rival of Manchester United, and two because they're not the same as they were before, and they're struggling in games. For example, you know, United. We shouldn't have struggled against Sheffield United. You know, we shouldn't have lost that game.